I love that my family love it. I love that my guests love it. But really I find it's the people.
It's a real hub of community.
Community, yeah. I'm Joey.
I'm Kirsty.
And this is Our Flavour.
Hospitality lifers Joey and Kirsty were ready for a bit of peace and quiet when they first moved their young family to Bundaberg. So no one could have predicted just how life would change after a chance encounter with a beachside windmill.
On our second day of living in Bundaberg, we were just taking a little drive around Bargara and we drove past the windmill. But I'm like, wait, there's a windmill? Like, why is there a windmill next to the beach? What is this? But we fell in love with it, didn't we? We absolutely loved it. And I always say it's like fate that we was supposed to be there because, you know, it was just over a year later and it was ours, so.
While the cafe began to take off, Joey and Kirsty made sure to keep their focus on people at the centre of everything they do. Something they learned in the early days of their relationship.
I often say Kirsty saved me those days. You know, I was a guy who owned a coffee shop who was working pretty hard, you know, and I probably forgot what I was doing it all for at those stages. I felt like the food was everything. And when we spent some time together, it felt like I was saved. There was a purpose. It was just like the right time, right place, but it's really the right person. That's what got us there.
As the Garden Mill Cafe became a community staple, Joey and Kirsty were able to expand to 2 other locations, offering a larger stage to showcase the region's talent.
So my name is Cody. I am the manager of the Garden Mill. I started working for Joey back in 2014, so been here 10 years now.
We have a fantastic team, you know. We wouldn't be what we are without them guys. They are so loved by the local community.
Having the interaction with people from day to day is like really helped me blossom, I think.
Having local team members is having that pot of gold. You know, the ones that you're going to show off, the ones who have an opportunity to showcase everything they do. And we've seen young people who they're after school, you know, they're for their first career, their first job, and getting to understanding what it's like to be passionate about food or be passionate about service, be passionate about our region. They get opportunity to do it right here in their backyard and, you know what, almost show off a little bit.
Yeah, be proud of where they're from.
Yeah, definitely.
Today, here's a tray of kale, red Russian kale. Beautiful, slightly pink stems, nice green top. And they look fantastic on a plate.
I'm sure the chefs know exactly how to highlight a dish with that. You know, when we first started, we didn't have wholesalers who deliver 4 times a day. We had farmers who would pick their fruit and veg that afternoon, or somebody like Charlie, our microherb guy, you know, he'd call me and say, you know, I'm not sure how our you know, microherbs are going today because we've had too much rain. So we'd have to work with that, and then, you know, you get the relationship. So it's always about those farmers and their families and showcasing what they have. Have you tasted these? I have. I think you should taste it. We were new to the area and we tried quirky new things in our menu, you know, like we did go to the farmers and say, hey, can we get some sweet potatoes out of your paddock tomorrow? That's what we did, and we just had that support. You know, the farmers are friends of ours now. Hey, Damien.
Hey, Joey, how are you?
Having an opportunity to get direct from farmers lends us to be creative.
We've got some beautiful young crops coming along. I've actually just been out having a dig. There's a couple up here, just ready for you to have a look at.
So all our chefs, and we're not just talking our chefs, our front of house staff know the farmers and know who the producers are. They drive past the farms every day to get to work. They know the produce and they know the people. They know that, you know, we're just about to hit Bundaberg's avocado season. They can't wait to be creative.
My grandmother actually picks them.
Your grandmother picks avocados in Bundy?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go.
The whole purpose of doing this is to give people a good experience, you know, and when people come back to you with that feedback and they might say, I popped in for lunch and I'd been having a really bad day and the food was delicious and the service was top notch and it turned my day around. And people don't realise it, but they give us that feedback and then that can turn our day around. Look, sometimes it can be hard. you've got 3 times the workload than what we had when we first started. It's so worth it, isn't it? It's just so worth it. Like, each and every store is different. They all bring something different to Bargara. And that's just our goal, really, is to just create these beautiful places for people to come and enjoy.
Next time you're touring around Bundaberg, make sure you take a chance to celebrate the local talents with Joey and Kirsty at the Garden Mill Cafe.